Hi everyone, Natalie Patterson here outside of the Wildwoods Convention Center in Wildwood, of course, and they have opened the doors to the convention center. Folks have been lined up since basically Sunday afternoon waiting for this moment, and the energy has just come up again, and folks are being allowed in. So right now they're allowing people in groups of what looks like 50 to 100 people. So we're seeing folks getting stopped right now by these folks, like crowd control, just so that not everyone hits security all at once. So within the next few seconds, this next batch of folks will come in to then go through security. So let's take a look here. We have folks also lined up along the edge of the parking lot. They've been there for a while now. They've been there for a couple of hours. But the folks in the parking lot, where cops have estimated that maybe we're looking at about 4,000 people who were in this parking lot, these are the folks that have been here since Sunday afternoon, camping out in the cold, you know, trying to get hot cocoa and teas and coffees, stay awake and stay warm. They're finally being allowed in. So now you have these folks who are coming to cheer them on, and that includes Teresa here, who has just been cheering people on. Teresa, you're not worried about getting in at this point, are you?
Not at all. Not at all. I am having a blast cheering everyone on. I was here last night, and I talked to people that have been sitting here since Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock.
So what brings you to this point of the line so that I see you high-fiving people and like waving your sign?
I give them so much credit for standing in the cold for 48 hours. I mean, I don't know if I could do that. I mean, I think I could do that, but I'm having a blast standing right here, cheering everybody on. It's been great. My niece was telling me today there hasn't been a president here in South Jersey since when? 18?
Well, yeah, so Cape May used to be kind of the playground, but Wildwood hasn't seen that kind of activity, but, you know,
everyone has been spectacular.
What's the vibe that you've seen? I mean, even overnight or early morning, what have folks been like to talk to?
They've just been great. Everyone's just been friendly. Everyone's so excited that we have President Trump coming to little Cape May County. Who would ever thought? I mean, little Cape May County, we don't get this here.
Yeah, little Jersey Shore town, usually really quiet this time of year, is now buzzing. Absolutely.
Packed, and hopefully some of the businesses that are open are making money, which is great, and maybe it gives us a lot of exposure to come here and come to the shore and visit us.
So I want you guys to get a shot here of the folks lined up behind the barricades. These guys are waiting very patiently. They've been waiting a long time, but they're waiting for these final moments to come through these barriers and go through security. This means just a couple seconds, you'll see the next batch of folks come through, all excited. Teresa giving them high fives. Again, estimates from police on the ground here in front of the convention center, they said we were looking about in the parking lot, but the line weaved through the parking lot and then went through the neighborhoods here in Wildwood, and it snaked back and forth across the streets and into town. So it was really tough to get an estimate as to how many people showed up here wanting to get inside. Again, remember, the inside of the convention center only holds about 7,500 people, but folks have been out camping. We've seen tents, people wrapped up in blankets, in sleeping bags, with their beach chairs. Basically, we also just saw, like, along the line of folks, it's like the beach chair graveyard. People are just throwing their chairs, throwing their tents to the side. They don't want to get to security with those items. They just want to get rid of them now. By the way, props to Wildwood, because folks have been cleaning this area and keeping it really nice. They've been picking up trash as people are just kind of like excited to go inside. They're just throwing their beach chairs. Folks are right there to try and pick it up and get it out of the way, keep everybody safe. So let's go see what else is going on over here. We're going to get a little closer. So this is part of the crowd. These folks have been online, and they're ready. They're ready to go inside. They're ready to go through security. They're ready to get inside. They're ready to do this. Let's walk a little further down the line. I want to show you how people have been surviving in this cold. So here's all the blankets and the beach chairs that people are just ditching as they're getting ready to go inside. Hi guys, are you ready? They're ready. They're ready to go in. So here's some more beach chairs that people have just kind of left behind, just in anticipation of getting inside the convention center. This sign says "Grandmothers for Trump." You know, a lot of folks, they've never seen a sitting president. So a lot of the folks that are here said, you know, this is the first time I've voted for a president and then can see that president in a town close to home in New Jersey. So I just want to get back. We got all sorts of characters here in this crowd. But this is the first time many of them have seen a sitting president in person. That's part of the excitement that they want to see. Again, we're at the front of the line of folks who have been waiting to get into the convention center. We want to see this next group come in. You'll see the excitement. They've just been waiting. They've been waiting since Sunday. By the way, businesses that usually are not open this time of year have opened their doors. That's bars, restaurants, diners have opened their doors for this event, of course, to keep everybody nice and warm. Motels have opened their doors to folks who have been online trying to just make the crowd happy and take care of each other. Folks have also told us that Wildwood has been extremely welcoming. They've really opened their arms and welcomed these huge crowds of people, and people really have been so positive the last few days. So again, you see this crowd? This is one of the lines to get in to the convention center, which is right up there. So the convention center, what you're looking at right now is you're looking at people just waiting to get their security. And I'm not sure if Dwayne, our photographer, can get it, but see where those flags are? All the way back there. This crowd stretches all the way back to those flags. And that's just the crowd in the parking lot, you guys. That doesn't include the folks who are still online, snake through the street. And in the street, there's all sorts of entertainment to keep people occupied while they've been waiting. There's been live musicians in the streets, street vendors, of course, a ton of merchandise, folks selling everything. The Boardwalk 2 is lined with merchants selling all sorts of souvenirs, t-shirts, sweatshirts, buttons, flags. Unfortunately, the flags, not a lot of them could come to this section because of security reasons, but just very lively, a lot of energy. So I'm going to go back to the front of the line here. So let's see where folks are from. Hi, ladies. Where are you from?
Egg Harbor Township.
And how long have you been here?
Volunteers. We got here at 8:30 this morning.
Okay, so what has the energy been like since the doors have opened? Are you just ready to get in there?
We're very anxious to get in there, but we're trying to do our job first to help out. So,
are people being patient with each other at this point? I know everyone is anxious to get inside.
yes, people have been very nice, very patient. It's been really exciting.
People are being great.
So I see the beach chairs and other items like that. Did you have any items with you that you left behind?
No, we're in charge of making sure they don't bring it in.
Gotcha. Thanks for talking to us. Have fun. So this is the front of the line. They're holding them now, waiting for folks to get their security. But folks are definitely ready to get inside. By the way, this is also this large screen here. For those who do not make it in, they have a couple of these large monitors up. That way people can watch the speeches live from outside. And these guys are going in now. Bye, you guys. So these are folks, again, who have been here since, some of them since Sunday. They're all mixed in. Folks who got here today, folks who got here on Sunday and camped out. So as you can see, they are just stopped again. They're just trying to let smaller groups into security, but the doors are open. After a couple days of waiting, the doors are open to go see the president's rally, President Donald Trump, here in Wildwood. I'm Natalie Patterson.